Well, look, we welcome Wimbledon this Saturday in our penultimate pre-season friendly. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Obviously, they face ourselves and Havant on Friday and Saturday evening, and yeah, I'm hopeful that they bring the stronger squad here. Why? Because I want to have a competitive fixture gearing up for Dagenham on the 4th. And looking over my left-hand shoulder here, the pitch will play fantastic. They'll get looked after, and the relationship I have with the club in terms of AFC, I'm hopeful that they can bring a very strong side here on Saturday.
Obviously, they're a club you know very well, and you're still a bit of a fan's favourite there. Are you excited for that side of the game?
Yeah, very excited. Obviously, I still speak to Simon Bass heavily. I speak to him about the signing of Connor Smith. Obviously, he spent half a season with them. I still speak to the fans in terms of seeing how they're getting on. I have a love for the club. I was there 6 seasons and had many promotions with them, and I believe they're a club that do it properly. You can see that the manner in which they got promoted out the levels and the way they did it was fantastic, and to have or be a part of their history was something that will live long in my memory. I'm looking forward to seeing some old faces in terms of Eric Samuelson, Ivan Elliott, obviously Bassi. I love Bass in terms of he's been there, he's the furniture of the club, and he's seen it progress over the years, and yeah, really looking forward to seeing a lot of the fans come Saturday as well.
Obviously, in terms of the fixtures we've had here at Meadow Park, this is probably the closest in terms to a league game, isn't it?
No, yeah, I've got to be honest, in terms of Arsenal here, Brentford here, they're another level, and I can imagine AFC will be another level. I know they got an agenda this year to progress from where they were last year. They had a fantastic season. They got a fantastic management team that have recruited ever so well this year. So for me, yeah, it's going to be a tough test. We're no fools in terms of knowing that they're going to turn up here and wanting to deliver in terms of their performances. And I can imagine, because they are going to have it on Friday and playing us on the Saturday, that they're going to have 2 squads and possibly not look to utilise half a selection for 45 minutes, another half for another 45 minutes. They're here to probably play their majority of their 90. So we're probably the same in terms of, with you said, the penultimate fixture. We're looking to probably get the majority of the minutes into the squad going into the game against Crystal Palace, and then obviously Dagenham on the Saturday. But for me, I'm looking forward to the test. I'm really excited to face AFC Wimbledon in a fixture, and yeah, we're ready in terms of where we're going and where we're moving in terms of a squad.
Are you looking to perhaps nail down a couple of positions and who's going to be playing where for the start of the season?
Yeah, I've got to be honest, I think that I'm pretty set in certain areas. I think Tuesday evening's performance and probably, yeah, lack of in terms of performance was more eye-opening than first thought. I drove home on the evening a little bit aggrieved in terms of the manner in which we allowed ourselves to get overrun, out fought, in terms of I felt that they were on their job, and we got to understand we're a team now that are finished in the National League final, and we're not making up the numbers in the National League. Everyone knows what we're about this year. So for me, Saturday will probably be some way of where we're at in terms of the starting 11, but that changes. No disrespect, injuries, performances. I'm hopeful for giving some people the opportunity to keep their shirt for the game against Crystal Palace, and then we'll revisit what happens on Crystal Palace as opposed to doing what we got to do against Dagenham on the 4th.
And I guess everyone's just excited for that next Saturday.
I've got to be honest, I don't like pre-season. I hate pre-season. I think we ain't played in the manner in which we would have done last year. Our last competitive game was at Wembley, and I've got a group of players there that walked out at Wembley and left Wembley with failure in their minds, because the idea was to come out of that and get into the EFL. So this will probably be the hardest pre-season for this whole dressing room, this whole club. Why? Because we tasted EFL for 79 minutes, and for that last goal against us in terms of Norwood, it put us into perspective. And for me, the pre-seasons, we've gone and had a brilliant pre-season and been awful at the start of the year, and we've gone and had bad pre-seasons, had a great start to the year. So look, we're gearing up for August the 4th. I want everyone raring to go for August the 4th. We know what it's going to take. Dagenham are going to come here. They've probably got the shackles off as opposed to when they would have done last year. They've got money problems, issues. They're going with a young squad. It gives them a little bit less pressure, but we know what it takes to compete and to deliver at this level. We're expecting ourselves to do that. We fully understand where we got to get to as a club, and Saturday's another opportunity for someone to get their starting shirt. There, you see Sorba Thomas on Tuesday evening. I thought he was the most positive thing that come out of the game. I felt that he delivered on all fronts. I played him as a right wing back, then put him as a left winger, and yeah, I thought he was a threat all game, and he's taking the ball by the horns. Who's going to be the next one? And I'm thoroughly looking forward to Saturday to see who does.